Ferrari is one of the people who are calling for the strictest of punishments. And Horner and Marco are not even mentioning Ferrari whatsoever in their criticisms. All right, welcome to another episode of F1Talk. Joe and Sherif and I are here together amidst Joe's amazing creations behind us and some nice lighting. And dude, let's catch up on the news. We got some interesting stuff to talk about. We'll touch briefly let's give you guys kind of like a breakdown. We'll touch briefly on Singapore. I mean, there's not a ton to say. It was really like a trial of attrition for all of the teams for the most part. Ultimately, a very boring race.
Yeah, I fall asleep.
Yeah.
And Sherif fall asleep.
Yeah. And the most important news is really the fight that's been renewed between Mercedes and Red Bull now over the cost cap spending. So we'll dig into that a bit more, but let's circle back to Singapore. Man, it just seems like Lewis Hamilton's sort of string of bad luck doesn't seem to end.
I mean, this time it's kind of his fault.
It's definitely an unforced error.
Yeah, but again, it's unlucky.
Yeah, exactly. It's very well. You know what's really interesting if you looked at it, right? A lot of the guys who have been like a bit confident this season had the unforced errors, right? Like
Max.
Hamilton, Max, Latifi.
Oh, Latifi.
But a lot of the guys also who had something to prove, like Sainz, Leclerc, Perez, Gasly, a few others, right? Like they didn't make mistakes. Yeah. Schumacher didn't make a mistake like the entire race. So it's very interesting to see that split. But ultimately, I think the rain really showed each team's sort of like weaknesses right now.
Yeah.
And not just the rain, because we've had rain before, but it's rain on a street course.
Especially a street course.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just gets so boring.
Yeah.
I mean, it's brutal for the drivers, but it's boring for the fans.
Yes. Yeah. Brutal and boring.
Yeah.
You said you couldn't have said it better.
Yeah, brutal
honestly.
and boring. Yeah.
And
I mean, of course, Hamilton make mistake, Max makes mistake.
Yep.
But then if you look at the whole picture, it's because that raining.
Yeah.
That it's occur. It's like domino effect.
Yeah.
Like things starting to went back.
Went
to the wrong side of the world.
Yeah.
And and Hamilton is frustrating because the bad luck. I mean, can I say bad luck? Well, the bad luck is still there.
It's following him. Yeah. It's following him like a cartoon black cloud.
Yeah.
Over the guy.
Yeah,
that's what I've been saying. Like off camera.
Yeah.
It's just like he has one of those like nasty cartoon black clouds that you used to see when we were kids.
Yep.
Just pouring rain over him and only him.
Yep. And you it's very rare to see Hamilton make that kind of mistake.
Yeah.
I was surprised, and then
it was one of the most like surprising points in the race.
He missed not a checkpoint,
braking zone,
and then he just went into the wall.
Yeah. Luckily, he was able to manage it and prevent any like major damage to the car. Yeah. He just had to replace the nose.
The front wing.
Yeah. But man, like that was both of us like we're kind of like woken up at that point.
What the heck is going on?
Yeah.
And Max make mistake
when he was overtaking Norris.
Big lock up, and then he went into a runoff area.
Yeah.
He's lucky though, like he didn't hit a wall.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Hamilton. Because that speed without runoff area, he would definitely hit the wall.
Oh, yeah, he would have destroyed the car.
Yeah.
He would have absolutely destroyed the car.
Yep.
You know, and yeah, again, like it's really funny because when Max made that overtake of Norris, it really felt like the Max of old, like making a really bad decision under pressure. You know, and trying to force his way into something where he could have chosen
not to
a much better point for overtaking.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Yeah.
You know, and given the conditions, given the wet, given like the type of corner, the amount of traffic, there really wasn't a need for him to go that hard in that turn, in my opinion.
It's a street course. You if you make mistake, you're done.
Right, exactly.
And Max was what, like 6 or 5?
Mm-hmm.
P5 before that, and then he went back to P8.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, he really could have made a much better decision.
Yeah.
And
that shows, make a wrong decision that will punish you.
Yeah.
In the street course.
Yeah. Yeah. It's, again, a street course with rain. It's just not something to be
funny,
messed with.
It's really funny because both street course with rain, Sergio Perez win.
Oh, really? Yeah. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, Monaco was Sergio Perez. And it was raining.
Oh, dang. Wow. I didn't make that connection.
Yeah. I was in my mind yesterday watching, I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Maybe Perez is, I don't know, like he's good at this type of rain.
Rain in those conditions.
And in those conditions where he doesn't have to fight especially hard because he's just gonna be cruise in front.
Yeah.
And people behind him just can't do anything because it's raining. Second, street course is really hard to overtake.
No DRS.
No DRS, exactly. And I remember Monaco doesn't have DRS.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Dude, I totally didn't make that connection, but you're right.
Yeah, both of them.
Wow.
It's Monaco and Singapore.
Interesting.
Both of them are Sergio Perez.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
and if you look at his record at different track, he's not good.
Yeah. But I mean, good for Sergio, man. Like, you know, if there's any guy that I'd really love to see perform it, like it's him.
Fun to watch.
Yeah, he is.
This is just small fact.
Yeah, good catch on that. Really, wow. I totally missed that. But yeah, so I don't know, guys. Let us know down in the comments below what you thought about Singapore.
Boring.
Yeah, for us, it was supposed to be the amazing return of this, you know, notorious track, and it really ended up being incredibly underwhelming for both of us, you know.
Underwhelming.
Yeah.
Very underwhelming.
Yeah, like, it's a shame, too, because, like, we were a little preoccupied and excited at this, and we still were kind of lulled to sleep by the lack of battles and lack of engagement. I mean, and it's not Singapore's, it's not the track's fault or anything like that. It's just, you know, you throw the rain into the mix and it was brutal.
It's boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
Brutal and boring.
Yeah.
Brutal and boring. So, now let's get to the main news, which is Toto Wolff v. Christian Horner round, I don't know, like 200. Like,
no, Toto Wolff versus Christian Horner and Herman Marko round 200.
Yeah. So basically, if you guys have been following the news, you know, of what's been going on, right now, Ferrari, Mercedes, and I don't know I didn't catch if anybody else is currently like accusing Red Bull of going over the spending cap for last season.
Mm-hmm.
And
last season or this season?
Last season.
Yeah. So they're talking about last season now.
They're talking about last season. Yeah.
Okay.
And they are saying that they went over the cost cap by more than 5%. And this is a really important number because basically, like, the FIA says, like, okay, we'll allow up to like 5% over, but once you start going well past that, then we have genuine concerns of, your spending. And I believe the current estimate of how far they went over is about 9 million British pounds. So if the cost cap, I think that translates to like 10 million something US, and if the cost cap was like 114, that's getting really close to like 10% over.
Mm-hmm.
And the consequences of this, if found guilty, could mean stripping the title from them for last season. So, of course, Horner is targeting Toto Wolff in his criticisms.
Of course.
And most recently, he's saying, we can prepare like litigation against you guys for defamatory statements. Helmut Marko is coming around and saying, this is just about Abu Dhabi last year. Toto Wolff needs to get over it. Which is funny because, again, Ferrari is one of the people who are calling for the strictest of punishments. And Horner and Marko are not even mentioning Ferrari whatsoever in their criticisms. So...
I mean, I remember we did an episode talking about Herman Marko and Christian Horner versus Toto.
Yeah.
But then a lot of the blame, not the blame, but like your target, your competitor, your rival this year is Ferrari.
Right.
And you are still targeting your rival this year.
Yeah.
You're still targeting Mercedes. That's exactly what happened here.
Yeah. No, it's 100% true. Like they Horner and Red Bull and co are absolute cowards when it comes to responding to anything Ferrari says.
Yeah.
And man, like it's almost like Horner is secret, like when you're a kid and you have a crush on somebody and you're mean to them, it's almost like that's how Horner feels towards Toto.
It feels like Horner, like Red Bull, praise Ferrari as a god.
Yeah,
that they don't, it's like untouchable. You don't touch them.
They kind of are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Mercedes they're not even doing anything. And again, I'm gonna say it again, they're gonna attack Mercedes even though they're not doing anything because they are Mercedes. It's Toto Wolff.
Well, supposedly Toto Wolff has some sort of inside knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
He has some sort of inside knowledge where he really maintains that Red Bull are in danger of actually, being in trouble.
But Ferrari start targeting the most.
Yeah,
Ferrari is targeting them the most, and then they are not even talking about Ferrari.
Yeah, and they won't.
Yeah, because it's Ferrari.
It's Ferrari, and they are, like I said, they are cowards towards... going after Ferrari.
Yeah.
So they always go after Mercedes, like, consistently.
Yeah. And Hamilton and Toto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If they have any opportunity to target Hamilton,
they will.
Absolutely do.
Especially Helmut Marko. We all know this white...
white devil.
No,
the thing is, right, especially... I find it really offensive for Helmut Marko to be saying that, like, anybody should be getting over Abu Dhabi last year, right? Like, everybody knows it was a massive violation. Like, it was a violation of the rules. It was a violation of racing principles. It was a violation of everything that is right in F1. And it was a
violation of any sports.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I hate to say it again. I'm not gonna say it. Hopefully, we're not gonna get back to this topic again. It's been like what, a year maybe?
Yeah. Well, it's getting close to a year.
Yeah, like last year is wrong. Last year just everything's wrong.
Yeah.
Like, last year, especially Abu Dhabi, everything's wrong. Everything's manipulated.
Right.
And
Right.
in our heart, Max doesn't win last year.
Right.
And if you want to target us, go for it.
Yeah.
But like for us, last year's championship is
It is a fake championship. Yeah.
yeah.
No, and that's the thing. Any true like F1 fan really understands how for lack of a better way of putting it, like fucked up last season
Fucked up
was.
last season, yeah.
And yes, like while we may have moved on and stopped talking about it, it's largely because we have no power to affect change.
Yeah.
We have no power to, ultimately change the outcome and, put things right the way they should be, But let's be honest, man. If Red Bull truly violated, the spending cap, they also manipulated Michael Massey, right?
Yeah.
Then shit, they should be punished.
They should.
Right? Like, I don't understand why that's hard for people to understand or
and-
imagine.
Yeah, like, and it's very obvious. I mean, we've seen it on TV.
Yeah.
It's manipulated.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, like, we said it before, and then we even read the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, check out our previous videos on the topic if you don't know how we feel or want to see, like, our coverage. I mean, I hate to say it, like, I wouldn't if I were you on some level, because we all should try to, like, move forward.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, yes, like, I still maintain, as anybody should in any fair sport, like, if your rivals, if it comes out, your rivals violated the rules, cheated and manipulated the regulators, and ended up winning, they should be punished, and their title should be stripped of them. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter if that's basketball,
No, it
hockey,
doesn't. Any sport.
football.
You don't, like,
Like,
the truth is, you don't manipulate sports. You
Thank
don't
you.
manipulate human being. You don't manipulate rules in order for you to win.
I mean, it happens all the time, but
Yeah.
it should be something that it's punished
Yeah.
if it's found out to be true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's it. So, I don't know. Let us know what you think. Do you think Red Bull actually, skirted the rules? For us, it's not hard for us to imagine at all. Just given kind of their track history last season, with respect to the rules. But let us know down in the comments if you think Red Bull is in violation, and if they are in violation, what do you think the outcome should be? Do you think they should be punished? How should they be punished? And, share with us some sort of fair-minded discussion about this.
And again,
you
we are
know?
not, like, bashing on Max. He drive phenomenal
This season.
this season.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
he is actually one of our favorite drivers right now.
Well, he's got the right car.
Yeah, he's got a right car. He's got a skill.
He's showing
Yeah.
like a maturity in driving,
Yeah.
with the exception of that lockup
Yeah.
overtaking Norris.
Yeah,
So, like, okay, fine, good job.
yeah.
Keep doing what you do.
And we cheer for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like, well, I wouldn't say we cheer, but
Kind
know,
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
We don't shit on the guy for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we don't shit on the guy for sure. Like, less than last year for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, like, Max is a different guy this year, and like his performance this season absolutely deserves for
The
him
title.
to win the title.
Yeah.
Right.
But
he
not
has,
last year.
He has the best car. He
Yeah.
has the best setup. He's displaying the best, like, driving ability this season. Okay. Win your championship.
Yeah.
Very happy for you
Yeah.
to get it.
Yeah.
but there was nothing last season that indicated to me that, you know, what he won and how he won it was by any means legal.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well said.
Yeah. And now we have this cost cap, you know, like issue coming into play. And if it does come out that they violated the rules there, then okay, the punishment should fit the crime.
Like, again, the rules is a rule.
Yeah.
If they don't punish them, it's manipulating.
Mm-hmm.
So the rule book is there for reasons.
Right.
The rule book is not just a sketch.
Right. It's not just something written with pencil and eraser.
It's typed down. If I go through whole thing, all the people admit say okay.
Yeah.
This is the rules. It's FIA. It's everything that is helping the.
Yeah, to define the race.
Define the race.
Yeah.
And if one thing, so many things manipulating the rules, we've seen it many times.
And it's not just one team that does it. Every team tries to get a strategic advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, for God's sakes, look at the Gordon Murray era of F1. The guy tried to bend and twist the rule interpretations every which way possible.
Yeah.
Fine. Respect it. I get it.
Then take punishment. If you
But if you're found in violation, you gotta deal with it.
Yeah.
You gotta accept the consequences.
It's just a rule. The rule is a rule. It's like okay, you speed. You're speeding.
And you get pulled over.
What are you gonna do? You run away from the cops?
Yeah, well, I haven't.
Yeah. But for your most people,
yeah.
just stop and just let the cop deal with this stuff.
Exactly.
You don't run away from the cops.
Yeah, you definitely don't go 120 miles an hour running away from them.
But that's the rules. That's
I mean, unless you're me. But
but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
the rules are rules.
Yeah. All right, guys. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. Thank you for checking in with us. We know, you guys could go see anybody else for F1 news. We totally appreciate the views, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right. Peace.
Boring.